Hello everybody, I'm Fast Walker Away and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, trying to get the good ending. Which load was it? I'm gonna do the voices. I don't care, I'm not gonna make any comments about my voice during the characters. So, yeah. Oh god, what was Sayori's voice though? We'll figure it out as we go. It's gonna be a little bit bad today though, because I kinda got like a little... I got a cough recently, so my throat's a little bit sore. But you know, no, it happens. But we'll do this. We'll figure things out, okay? What was Sayori's voice? I'm trying to remember. It's what I do best. That's a problem. Oh god, what were they talking about last time? Alright, let me read this. Alright, I figured out what I'm doing. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were certainly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all the time. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, straightening it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want them to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey! You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. And I'm gonna save right here. And what I'm gonna do is start Yuri's thing. Nah, I'm reloading that. Calm is a Sayori word. No, that's nice to know. Whisper. What the fuck? Yeah. Give me a second. Fear. You think a Yuri word would be easy? Hopeless. God. Sayori jumped at the hopeless one. That's... I won't stop doing this until I feel like I've gotten it right. There we go. Okay. Aw. You see, I thought Scars was gonna be Yuri, because, you know, later. Now that we got the momentum going, it's easier to find Yuri words now. I know Yuri. You know, during this poem minigame, I realized how the signs of Sayori being depressed were there, but I was just too oblivious to know. God damn it! That was a Yuri word. God. Sayori jumped at death. Oh my. The signs were there! The signs were always there, yet everybody was so oblivious to know. Oh my god. Do I want to reread this, or do I just want to skip to the new stuff with Yuri? I'm gonna reread this, because it was like, that was like last episode, you know, so. Hi again, Gabriel. Glad to see you there run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. We gotta do the voice deeper. Thanks for keeping your promise, Gabriel. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Water break! I feel a cough coming up. And I don't have any fresh water in here. Just a little bit in this bottle. I hope that helped. Hold on. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I already forgot Sayori. Oh my god. Sayori and Natsuki get mixed up. I don't want to do a Natsuki voice on Sayori. And I don't want to do a Sayori voice on Natsuki. Don't worry, guys. Gabriel always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Had to mute my mic, it was bourbon. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Gabriel can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Yuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me, again, to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this! I enthusiastically take the book. Give me that shit. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I don't see her in the closet! I see a chair, and a few books, and boxes. No pink-haired tsundere, so she can't be in there. Aha! Yuri! We won! I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I admired this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused on, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Is that an actual book? Because if it is, I'm gonna buy it just because Yuri is reading it. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front of the cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Oh, you think? Jeez! The signs are there for this horror game as well. Not just serious depression as well. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Gabriel? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah. I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out of the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just moments ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? Hold on, I gotta say in the voice. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry? I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it difficult to turn the page. I almost did my normal voice. Here. And this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this right now, though. Yuri's the most beautiful one here. And I know that's saying a lot. I get it. Anime girl, not real. Still, Yuri's the most beautiful one in this game. I don't care who says. So Yuri might be best girl. Yuri's the most beautiful one here, though. I don't care who says it. I don't care who says. You can say Monica, you can say Sayori, you can say the brat known as Natsuki. I don't care. Yuri's the beautiful one here. Anyways, speaking of the little brat, Natsuki. Should be easy. No, it's not easy. Her words kind of fit with Sayori as well, so let's see, play. Fuck! See what I mean? Funny. Firework. God. I'm gonna load. Pink. Party. Fuck. Candy. Pout. Cute. Summer. Vanilla. Chocolate. Boop. Sticky. Ooh, this one's hard. Portrait? No, that's theory. Lipstick. Kawaii. Bubbles. Doki Doki. Vacation. That's theory, okay. Fluffy. Parfait. Lollipop. Bouncy. Okay, we definitely got Natsuki. I'm not rigging this again. Oh god, okay, I got started with Natsuki. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an except I can't even pronounce that! I hear Natsuki utter an fuck! I hear Natsuki utter a sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? She might be a brat, but she's right. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books in boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes, maybe. Maybe not? Yesn't? Mayhaps? Manga is one of the things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out what the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What the fuck's that supposed to mean, you little bitch? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right back in the middle of the rest. Ah! Much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know the feel. I get closer, look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means either way, you're out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass door. Oh. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey! I wasn't judging anything! I mean, I kinda was, but like... for the sake of it, I wasn't judging. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Gabriel. Consider this a lesson from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover, which is what most people do when they see this game. Oh my god, this game breaks the fourth wall more than once, and it's not even from Monica. It's not breaking the fourth wall. The characters are breaking the fourth wall without knowing they're breaking the fourth fucking wall. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Jeez! Like the cover of this game! Or the main menu of this game, I mean. It's... What the fuck is that word? It's... Extendedly Mo. Don't just stand there! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windows. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am. Nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama, like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Ah, that's so. Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimate you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressible. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Ooh, I can save. Sweet! So I know who is who! For now. Hold on, I gotta exit DDLC. Do I get... I got... Huh? I got the last side story? I'll read that later. I'll do these later after I finish the main game and record these. Because I forgot literally everything that's happened in these. And pictures, I can imagine which one I got. Yay. I still need Yuri 2 and Natsuki 2. But then after that, I won't get anything new because I already have all of the 3s. Anyways. Oh god, it's already been 31 minutes? It has not felt that long. Let's finish Sayori's thing.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Oh god, is that an Natsuki waist? Oh. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Oh god, here we go. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I can do this in the Sayori voice without dying of laughter. Here we go. Ahem.
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway. Looks so much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should... well, I almost started doing the series dialogue in my voice. Hold up.
So maybe you should come and wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Monika suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Gabriel, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's
pristine handwriting from where I sit. That's key in your area. Reluctantly comply as well. You should do their bags. I did the same myself. For a time, when I first started playing this game, okay, everyone was my favorite. "26 minutes, dude. It's gonna take us forever to get through the first act. Is it worth it? Probably. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Siri first. She's my good friend after all." Ooh. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Gabriel! Yeah. I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Siri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Yeah? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. But I think I understand you better than a lot of other people do, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Gabriel poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Siri hugs she against her chest. You're so weird, Siri. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's just like I said before, Gabriel. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, are you? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't really. I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh, I can't save here. Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I'm gonna save here. I'm also probably gonna stop here, sadly. God, I'm still not even done with the first day, man. Oh well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Adios.